So you're looking to sell your home in our neighborhood, Wesley Chapel area, Union Park, Tampa Bay area, and you Google, it tells you springtime is the best time to sell. It's not completely wrong, but it is definitely not right. I'm going to go through data and show you basically sometimes how all of that crap doesn't amount to a hill of beans. Okay, folks, let's start with the big picture. In the state of Florida, the fastest time houses move on market is, drum roll please, springtime. Yes, Google was kind of right. However, it does also say the slowest time is in September, as you can see here in this chart. Okay, that's statewide. I'm sorry, but I'm interested in Tampa, Wesley Chapel. Okay, so I'm going to show you, and then you can see statewide more or less how it moves. And yes, the later you are in the summer and closer to the hurricane season, the longer it takes. 82 days on market, 66 days on market. So it's not that far off, huh? Now, let's go ahead and continue this with a little bit more flavor for our area. In the Tampa Bay area, okay, it says Tampa, it's really Tampa Bay. That's all our sections. If you notice, speed versus price. Okay, the important thing here is to understand that it sounds kind of common sense, but depending on how you price it will depend on how fast it goes. Okay, now I want to go ahead and talk about our seasons. The first season I'm going to bring up, it's not spring, it's snowbird season. And those that live here, you know what I'm talking about. It's, oh my God, crowds, traffic, blah, blah, blah. Now, that's basically November, as you can see in blue here, through April. Everybody knows, okay? That period of time is great for selling waterfront homes and condos. It's simple. They're coming down. Why not? There's not much more to say, but if you have a question on that, just think about it. Use some common sense. All right. Next season, hurricane season. Oh my God, everybody loves hurricane season. Yeah, but hurricane season is not where the buyers disappear. No, it's just insurance plays a tricky part. And a little side note, I don't know if you know this, but if you're trying to buy a house, you know you have to get insurance. If there's a named storm out there, insurance prices go up a little bit. And if there is a hurricane warning announced, no insurance is writing. You can't close on your home. You didn't know that, did you? Well, now you do. Now, understand that doesn't mean don't sell during hurricane season. You get houses selling all year long. But you need to be aware of this and have a little bit more patience, better planning if your house is in a flood zone area, and alike. Okay, now let's go to our next season. School season. And those that live here in Union Park, you know what I'm talking about. You can't even get out of the community sometimes. Okay, enough of the blah, blah, blah. Now, you know that families just don't move randomly. They move, especially if they have kids, obviously, they move during the period of time that the school calendar allows. So they start looking, as you can see, April, May, and June are big months for those that are moving. And they usually are searching, getting under contract, closing, so that they can be prepared. And as you know, in Hillsborough County Schools, August the 10th, Pasco County Schools the next week after. So by that time, they want everything settled down. So keep that in mind, especially if your house is very much situated in a great school district area. Now, let's talk about something that most best time to move articles skip completely. That is that there's not one market in Florida. There's so many different markets, but even more importantly, in our Tampa Bay, Wesley Chapel area, even in Wesley Chapel itself, there's not even one market. Okay? I can tell you in Wesley Chapel homes that are under 200,000. I mean, not much of a home, but they're there, as well as those that are close to 2 million. Different markets, different price points. And that's one of the key things I want to emphasize to you guys. Different price points will give you different days on market. As the chart shows, the data is showing houses under 430,000 will sell in approximately 20 days. Those that are higher will take a little longer. Now, why is that? Okay, it's very simple. Unfortunately, it's the economy. A lot of people can't afford the 550 and up because of interest rates, because money is going out to other things, etc., and so forth. So they can't save as much. I can tell you firsthand, personally, I work with a lot of buyers as well, and my buyers are getting older and older and older because the younger crowd are being swayed by two different things. They can't seem to save enough money to buy a house. There's not enough help for them to get in. And two, they have a different mindset on the way of life that they want to live. They don't want to be cooped up. They don't want to be locked down. Those two is scary. And on the other side of the handle is you got families that have outgrown their house, but they can't afford it. They got mouths to feed, and everything is more expensive nowadays. So that plays into this. I also didn't even mention all the new construction that's around here. If you're selling your house, you know what we deal with on State Road 56 and 54 and 52. Everybody's building a lot of new construction. That affects a lot of the resale. So you have to be strategic. Okay, let's recap. We know that the springtime is usually the fastest time for houses to sell. And also, depending on the type of home and where it's located, is going to be dictating the fastest times to sell your home. And we also learned that even though you have a hurricane season, you can still sell your house. But there are certain things you have to consider and plan for. Longer sales cycle, possibly, etc. Like I like to tell people, a strategy is unique to you and your needs, not generic. You need to keep these things in mind, but everybody has a need of their own. And we have to put a strategy together to sell your home at your speed, at your dollar amount. And that's, where I come in. I can help you with that. Just reach out to me, your Florida home coach. Find me on the social media, it's on there below. And also, if you like this kind of information, please like and subscribe. It helps me put more of these out and helps the channel out. All right. Again, your Florida home coach signing off.